Hey everybody, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV here in Round Rock, Texas. And today I'm really excited because I'm going to show you around the InTech Discover. Now this trailer is so versatile. It's actually a toy hauler, but wait, if you are not interested in toy haulers, you might want to stick around because this is such a contemporary open space. I was speechless when I walked in. It can carry kayaks, it can carry bicycles, it can carry a side-by-side, it can do a lot of things. And with the double tip outs that I'm going to show you on this one, plenty of sleeping for 4 adults. It weighs 2750, it's 18 feet long, and you can expect to pay between $20,000 and $25,000 depending on how it's configured. All right, so before we get started, let's open it up. Yes, it's a toy hauler, but such open space. And this is the first flyer model that actually has the kitchen inside. So let's start up here at the front. Beautiful backsplash, this aluminum with flyer etching, and the big aluminum farmhouse sink. It's not only just really classy looking, but very functional too, to have this nice big space and the high spout with a single handle. And next to that, the countertop just extends. Now this could easily be used as a countertop, but if you needed the stove, and we're going to cook inside, it's a nice 2-burner stove here, and you know, everything that you would need. When you look underneath, this is a 3.1 cubic foot refrigerator. Let's take a look. And they have put storage on both sides. Open cabinets here. Nice clean Formica cabinets. The bottom of these cabinets is the same as the floor. It is the black coin floor, so it's easy to clean. You can't get too much mud and dirt on this floor. It just cleans right up. So big cabinet there. And up above are the open compartments, and of course they put the blue light LED. I love that. Makes it easy to see what's up there and gives you a nice little night light. The netting makes it easy to access. Just drop things back in there. It is about 12 inches deep, and it's got the curved front on it. To the right here is the stereo. It is going to be, of course, everything that you would need. Bluetooth technology, speakers inside, and easy to access right here, AM, FM, USB port, all right here. Speakers up at the front and right outside on this front area. Window right here, and I think that's really important because if you're cooking, you don't want to open up the entire trailer. You could just crack a little window here and have that. You've also got a fantastic fan in the roof, and that's also great for cooking, especially on a hot day. Hooks on the wall here for hanging whatever it is you need in your kitchen. More storage on this side. And if you wanted, you could use it as a clothes hanger right there. They've got the bar up there, the shelf on the top. And everything on the sides is covered in the gray rug material. It is a nylon, so it's super easy to clean, but it keeps it from rattling around. You don't have all these panels in there. So I love the Formica feel. Everything is easy to clean in this trailer. Now down below here, you've got 3 switches right here you're going to see your lighting system. One is going to be the blue lights, one is the down light on the kitchen right here, the LED, and then this third one is the water pump. This has an 8.5 gallon freshwater tank, and it is right above the frame here. So if you are in some cold weather, if you've got a little heat going in here, you're going to be okay. Underneath, the 120 plug and converter right next to it with the breakers and fuses. 12-volt plug with the USBs right next to that. Underneath, a cable connection and a battery disconnect. Everything is kind of put together right here for you. A question that we get even in a basic toy hauler like this is a television. You know, you do have the option, you could mount a bracket either above this window or you could mount it right below. They have these great attachment bars here because this could be so versatile. You could tie your gear here, you could hang baskets for carrying more things for the kitchen. It could be a towel rack, or if you wanted to replace this top one, you could put a bracket with the television here as well. So all of those plugs right here would accommodate anything that you wanted to do. Another nice window right across from you here opens up so you get a lot of airflow. Between these two windows and the fan up above, it makes a really nice open trailer, even if you didn't open the tip outs. Okay, I think we've covered the kitchen. So, you know, you've got to admit, it is just a nice, classy, very functional space. Now, right next to the door is the remote control for the power fan that's right here in the center of the kitchen. Just under that, if you have the power awning option, then you'll have the switch there for that to put the awning out and bring it back in. Below that, two switches. One is for the patio light that's just above the entry door. The other one is your courtesy light for your interior lights. Very simple, very clean, easy to use. Now, I know some of you will have a question on the tie downs. These are 1,200-pound tie downs, so there really isn't anything that you could put in here that the tie downs wouldn't work for. You have a capacity of over 2,400 pounds that you could actually load in this trailer. So lots of options here on carrying gear. Now, the only two features in here that you'll find that are not standard are going to be the air conditioner, which is right back here in the center of the cargo space, and the curbside tip out. The standard trailer comes with one tip out, but if you wanted tip outs on both sides, that's certainly something that you could add. Now, the AC option is 11,000 BTU with a heat strip. So it's got the heat built into it, and it's going to work really well if you're carrying a portable generator for boondocking. Now, let's talk about the tip outs. These tip outs are 6'4" in length and 4 foot wide. The screens on all three sides unzip, but there's a canvas that you can zip right up if you wanted more enclosure, especially at night. They're really easy to open. There's nothing on the outside that you have to actually brace it with. They're all held by the wires on the side, so you just unlatch it and open it up. The bed comes with about a 4-inch mattress, and you know, it's really comfortable. I'm surprised at how comfortable these are. Great sleeping area and lots of open space in the middle. Now, if you wanted a second sleeping area in a tip out, you can get the exact same thing on the other side of the trailer. And again, very easily just opens up. Now, when these are closed up, they zip in this little enclosure right here, so you've got plenty of space for your gear on the inside. Right above here, open cargo space. Two elastic bands are going to hold things up here. Just slide them in over the top. They're 5 inches deep, and they make it really easy to carry extra gear right up top. So the lighting in the top of this, all LED lights, it feels so bright, so open. I am just so impressed with how this feels. I can think of so many different ways to use this. I think this would be great for a family to go to the beach, for boondocking, carrying kayaks, you know, kids with bicycles, just so many options here. Let's go on the outside and take a look at what that has to offer. Now the outside of this trailer only has a few options. This is the charcoal gray. They're all a two-tone with the black on the bottom and the gray on the top. The choices on the top half are going to be charcoal gray, silver, or white. Now there are two premium colors that cost just a little bit more, and that's going to be a midnight black and a red blaze. So really good looking trailers. Let's talk about the inside of these for just a minute, because if you're not familiar with InTech, you might not know that they have a welded aluminum cage frame. You've heard the word aluminum tossed around a lot when you're looking at how trailers are made, but this is a little different. This is not aluminum framed walls or an aluminum framed roof or an aluminum superstructure. There is an aluminum frame underneath, the chassis is aluminum, and the entire piece is welded together. That creates such sturdiness. These will be great for any type of travel and any type of terrain. The outside is an 040 aluminum, so it's very strong and it's actually screwless, so you don't have all those holes to contend with. You have a one-piece aluminum roof, just a great build. We'll take a look underneath so you can see that aluminum frame. Now, let's walk around the front. You can see the aluminum tongue right here. It is a triple tongue. There's a third beam right down the center. Very strong, very sturdy, and they do have the diamond plate rock guard on the front and an ABS plastic tub. Now that's going to give you a lot of storage for your gear, wheel chocks, that type of thing. Spare tire is mounted right on the front, and you'll notice on this it is not an option for an off-road tire. It is standard on this. Now there is a 2-inch lift kit that's an option, and you will see it on all the trailers here and probably on most of them that are out there, but something that you might want to ask about if you're looking at a Discover. The hand crank is standard. Of course, you can always upgrade to electric if you want. And the propane is standard as well, mounted right on the front, just like all the Flyers. Now coming around to the side, this is going to be the fill for the 8.5-gallon freshwater tank, and then a straight city fill right here if you wanted to hook directly to the hydrant. 25-foot cord on the 30 amp right here. Cable, remember there was a cable connection on the inside, or a remote satellite if you have a portable one. Right next to that is the 2-prong plug for a portable solar panel. So if you're working with a portable solar and you want to be able to maybe park in the shade, put that panel out in the sun, you've got the connection built in right here on the front corner. Okay, good time to mention that underneath there are 4 stabilizer jacks, 1 on each corner, help keep this stable as you camp in it. And they've also, in front and behind, put on the bars to give you a good step up in case you needed to lock, unlock, latch the tip outs, or help you reach up to the roof. Now you will notice that this trailer does come with off-road tires, and right now the trailer that we're showing you has the 2-tone wheels on it. It's a good looking wheel, but as soon as they're available, it is going to switch to a solid black wheel. Just give it a little bit sportier look. So take a look at that if you're looking for a Discover. All right, let's move to the ramp. Now, one of the questions we always get asked is how big is the door opening? Because of course that determines what you can roll inside, right? So this door opening is 73 inches wide and 79 inches tall. Plenty of space here, and I really like that they have actually put a 120 plug just inside on both sides of this ramp, you know, in case you have gear that needs to be aired up or, you know, worked on. You've got some power right here at the end of the ramp on both sides. Now the ramp has a really heavy spring on it. I also appreciate the fact that raising and lowering this ramp door is something that doesn't take a whole lot of strength. So that makes it super easy. Now on this side, they put the light switches. So right here, you've got two switches, one that is going to be the outside light, because that's exactly where you would need to turn on the porch light in the back, and the other one's going to be interior lights. So everything is workable right here at the ramp door in case that's your entry point or the first door that you open. Let's move around to the front under this awning. Now there aren't a lot of options on this trailer, but there are a few that we haven't talked about. It does have an option for a roof rack that holds 250 pounds and an option for a 10-foot awning. Now it's a power awning, really easy to operate. Put some shade over this tip out over here, or if that tip out is in, it gives you a great outdoor space. Now let's walk up to the door and finish up. Now there's a few things we haven't talked about up here. There is a 120 watt plug here, great for lighting up anything in your outdoor space. There's a magnetic catch on this door, so if you want to leave your door open, it's going to hold it in place so it doesn't flap in the wind. And a great light right over this door. Lots of patio lights, going to light up the outside if you need it. Now, before we let you go, let's pack this up and get it ready to travel.